Hello students, today we will discuss about section A, chapter 6. Chapter name is the legislature and today's our topic is write in short about the powers and functions of the Rajya Sabha. First point is legislative powers, second is executive powers, third is financial powers, fourth is amendment powers, fifth is electoral powers, sixth is judicial powers, seventh is miscellaneous powers, eighth is special powers. But number one is legislative powers. The Rajya Sabha enjoy equal powers with the Lok Sabha in the sphere of ordinary law making. An ordinary bill can be introduced in the Rajya Sabha and it cannot become a law unless and until the Rajya Sabha approved it. Any non-money bill can be introduced in the Rajya Sabha in case of deadlock between the two houses of parliament over an ordinary bill, and if the conflict remains unsolved for 6 months, the President convenes a joint session of the two houses for resolving the deadlock. Then second is executive powers. According to Article 75, the Indian Constitution, the Council of Ministers shall be collectively responsible before the Lok Sabha. Though the Rajya Sabha cannot remove the cabinet from its office, yet the member of the Rajya Sabha can check the ministers by seeking information regarding their work, etc. Some of the ministers are also taken from the Rajya Sabha. Even the Prime Minister can also be from Rajya Sabha if the majority party in the Lok Sabha may elect him as its leaders. Now third point is financial powers. But in the financial sphere, the position of the Rajya Sabha is quite weak in comparison with the Lok Sabha. A money bill can be introduced only in the Lok Sabha, but after the bill passed by the Lok Sabha, it must be sent to the Rajya Sabha for its consideration. If within a period of 14 days the Rajya Sabha fails to pass the bill is taken to have been passed by the Parliament. The Rajya Sabha can also return the bill to the Lok Sabha for amendment of the bill. Now fourth point is amendment powers. Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha can together amend the constitution by passing an amendment bill with 2/3 majority in each house. Now fifth point is electoral powers. The Rajya Sabha has also electoral powers. The elected members of the Rajya Sabha along with the elected member of the Lok Sabha and all the state legislative assemblies take part in the election of the President of India. The members of Rajya Sabha along with the members of the Lok Sabha can take part in the election of the Vice President. The members of the Rajya Sabha also elect their Vice Chairman. Now sixth point is judicial powers. The Rajya Sabha along with the Lok Sabha can impeach the President. Now second point is it can pass a special address for causing the removal of a judge of the Supreme Court or High Court. Now third point is the charges against the Vice President can be levied only in the Rajya Sabha. Now fourth point is it can also pass resolution for the removal of some high official, etc. Now seventh point is miscellaneous powers. It has the approval powers of the advance issued by the President. Second is ratification of an emergency proclamation. Third point is changes in the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court and High Court. Now, 8th point is special powers. The power to declare a subject of a state list as a subject of national importance. Now, 2nd point is power in respect of creation or abolition of an all Indian service.